when um, Spring Crunch was talking about the African American community and why it's such a stigma with us. And I was just thinking, as a black male and as a black man, we have always, and still to this day, is looked down as second class or beneath, white men or just men in general. And we always looked at as not as smart, not as intelligent, not leaders. So I think that automatically or subconsciously instills in us, okay, because we're being perceived as that and being told we're not that, subconsciously now we have to act and portray that because we are automatically being considered less than. So I think for us as black people or black men, subconsciously, we have to show that we are men and portray that because we're always looked at as second class and beneath than anybody else. I think that's why we're so overly aggressive, because it's like subconsciously we're trying to prove we are men. As much as you say that we aren't men, we are men. And I think that that's what we subconsciously try to prove. And that's part of the issue as far as the mental health, is because we're always in that fight mode and always in that mode of proving we are worthy. Men are looked at as providers. Men are looked at as protectors. That is stress, because if you have a family of five or whatever the case is, and you got a wife and she's not working, you have to be able to provide for that family. You have to be able to protect them and make sure they're taken care of in all aspects, financially, spiritually, emotionally, everything. So, like you said, that's added stress. So now you're forced to, okay, I can't be in a moment of weakness or show us a sign of weakness, because if not, I'm going to get devoured, or they're going, I'm going to get taken over. So I think that forces us, nope, I can't talk to nobody. I'm just going to deal with it. I'm okay, you know, and we find other outlets to express, how we feeling deep down, because we're not talking to anybody.